think my digestion is a whole lot better. It's like I have, which I hate talking about this, but I have more normal bowel movements now than I did before the QWave. I've always been kind of irregular and had constipation. And with the QTWave, it's like I don't have that anymore.
Hey, Brenda, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today.
Hey, Tracy, it's good to be here. It's good to finally see you face to face.
Aw, and it's so cool that you're with LWS. I love meeting the members that, we've worked with for so long. So let's start off with hearing your story by telling the listeners a little bit about how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS.
Well, my biggest problem is fatigue. I was diagnosed with MS back in 2008. So fatigue is like a daily ritual for me. I have to describe to my granddaughter, it's like I start the morning with a dozen spoons, and each task I do, I'm using a certain amount of spoons. When I run out of spoons, I'm done for the day. So she kind of understands sometimes, that I don't feel like playing, but I had a really bad health history all the way back years ago. I had was going in for some tubal ligation, and the doctor tore a hole in my intestine, which resulted in gangrene setting up in my bowels, and part of my bowels are missing. And that just kind of started the roller coaster. That was when I was 30.
Oh
So
my
now at 60,
Brenda, that's crazy.
It is crazy. And it's just, I've been on like a spiral downhill ever since then. And I grab every new gadget that comes out trying to feel better, have more energy. And when I heard you on LWS had posted a little video, and it was talking about the quantum twine wave, it's like I thought I have to have that. I didn't even realize the extent of what quantum healing systems was. I just wanted that device. So I ordered a membership and got my device at the end of April. And the first thing I noticed was better sleep, because I've been somebody who in my life doesn't sleep. It's like I lay down and my mind continuously goes. So that was the first thing I noticed, was I was sleeping, even with a sick dog who keeps me awake. He wakes me up a lot during the night because he doesn't feel good. He's elderly, and even with that, I'm resting better when he doesn't steal my device at night. Yeah, but he does keep me awake, and I lose a lot of sleep because of that. But I feel a lot more peace. I don't want to get emotional, because for some reason the last 2 weeks it's like I've been crying over everything. I have no idea what's going on with that, because I am definitely not a crier. But it's I can say I do have more energy. Probably have, I'm thinking maybe 2 dozen spoons now compared to the dozen I used to have.
That's cool. I bet your grandson's happy.
It's just been, I don't have any pain, and that's unusual considering the disc in my back's being ruptured and my neck having ruptured disc. But thank God that I don't have pain, and that's probably why I don't. It's because I'm thanking him all the time that I don't have pain, because so I can't really use, the QTWave for pain, because I don't have any. But just the energy level, and I'm not on any medications. I've been off prescription medications probably for 5 or 6 years now. It's like I'm not taking them. They don't help. So what's the point? But just peace, and I would say energy, maybe hope. I feel like there's hope in in having the device. I wear it all the time.
Oh, good. Do you have it around your neck?
Yeah, I got it on a lanyard. I usually have it down in my shirt, but I thought if I had to show it, I didn't want to put it in my shirt.
Oh,
But now I have had some symptoms of things. I've had pain since I've worn this because I had a broken foot and my foot had some pain in it where the broken bone was at. That wasn't fun. And then
when did you break your foot?
back when I was maybe 12, 11 or 12 years old.
Oh, so that would be one of the things that Cynthia has actually talked about herself, that old injuries will have some pain as they heal permanently.
Yeah, it didn't heal back straight. It's like the bone didn't heal back. It's got a little bump on it, but hopefully it'll get where there's not a bump on it.
How about your digestion?
I think my digestion is a whole lot better. It's like I have, which I hate talking about this, but I have more normal bowel movements now than I did before the QWave. I've always been kind of irregular and had constipation. And with the QTWave, it's like I don't have that anymore.
Woohoo! Hey, I did a whole video on poop, so you don't need to worry.
I saw that. Yes, I saw that. And now it seems like I'm craving more healthier foods. I don't crave, I'm a junk food, well, not junk food, I'm a sweet addict. It's like I love chocolate. I love junk food and the, muffins, cakes. And it's like I haven't really craved that since I've had the device.
Oh, that's great.
It is great. Yeah. It's like it's not even I don't even think about that. And sometimes I have actually forgotten to eat. That's not good, but which that's not going to hurt me because I need to lose some weight. But that's all. I can't think of anything else.
How about range of motion in shoulders and hips?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like before I was like, oh, and now it's like I can actually. And it's like I was in bed one night and I realized that I could roll over easier and actually pull my legs into a fetal position. And it's like, what in the world? So I've got a whole lot better range of motion in my hips and actually was able to touch my toes, which I've never been able to do, not even as a girl, could never touch my toes. I have very long legs and I never could. And I actually can touch my toes now.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Well, flexibility and mobility are so important for avoiding injuries. And so many people don't even incorporate that into part of their, fitness routine. But that's wonderful that you have that. So then that brings us to the Q arc. So pretty soon we are all going to get a chance to have a do-over and have a healthy 30-year-old body, which you poor thing, it sounds like in your 30s, you didn't have a healthy 30-year-old body. So, but the coolest thing is that we have all this wisdom and experience to apply to it. So what excites you about that, Brenda?
Well, it's very exciting to me. I've been telling everybody about it. I guess the biggest thing that excites me is to get to go back and do it over again. And try not to get emotional. I really don't know what it feels like to be a healthy 30-year-old and have a healthy body, period. I don't ever remember, even as a teenager, being able to run very fast or do anything like the other kids were doing. So I don't know what it is to be healthy. So that's in itself is just exciting there, but I feel like I have a lot to give and a lot more life to live. And I'm on a mission because, we have to do our humanitarian work, and there's no way in the current body I have that could be a possibility to do that. So to be able to actually see and know that is actually going to happen and not just be a dream. That's something you want to do, but you're actually going to be able to go out and do it. And the fact of being able to, I like to work out with weights, and I mean, I used to be fitness when I was a teenager, but it's like through the years I haven't been, and just to be able to do that again, you know, and not use up all my spoons. And that would be wonderful to be able to just have a normal life. That's something I've never had. So
Aw,
I'm excited about that.
cool.
And being
Well,
single, I can come and go and do anything I want to do. It'll just be wonderful.
what's the first thing you want to do that you couldn't do before? Like, what is just like you've got your eye on that prize?
I'm kind of simple, and it's like I'm a free spirit and kind of come and go as I please. And so to say something that I don't really even know, it's something I haven't ever, I guess, allowed myself to think about, because possibility of doing anything was never there before.
So I'm going to make a
So,
deal with you.
okay.
You come back for part 2 post QArc, you're going to have a list. Okay.
Okay.
So, because here's the thing, we want to attract what we dream about, what we're desiring. We want to create our new reality. And so by just allowing yourself to be childlike and dreaming of what you want, I mean, just how fun will that be? Because we get to have whatever, we'll be able to do what we want
That'd be amazing.
without limitations. So then you'll come back for part 2, yeah?
Yes, definitely. I'm ready
Awesome.
now. I'm
I
ready to go,
know.
and I'm ready now. I remember when Cynthia had said we were going to get to go like in a month or something like that. And I got this little bit of fear hit me. It's like, because you don't really know. And it was like 5 minutes of fear, and then I got just a peace. And I would be the first one in there if I was allowed to.
Well, the good news is admin goes first on everything. Like even with the white devices, admin went first because there were some bugs. And so we had to work out those bugs. And so the cool thing for everyone else is that you guys will see the results. Like I said, we should fly Ron in and just have him go right now. I mean, because then everybody will see how cool it is because he has so many followers. And you know, then that's going to just light everyone up and give everyone so much faith. So,
Yeah,
and isn't it fun to see him on the calls on Wednesday and
is.
Friday?
It definitely is. He's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm glad to be part of LWS and QHS. It's just absolutely wonderful. I know I've made a list when I first got my device of all the things that I wanted that was wrong with me. And it's like I couldn't believe things I had actually forgot about was wrong with me. Because that's just a little bit of what's wrong with me that I give you today. But it's amazing that it feels like that as I go through that list, it's like those things are being healed. It's like I had a little, well, quite a big bump right there on the side of my nose, and it's almost gone. It's actually almost gone. So I was going to actually have the dermatologist take that off, and it's just almost gone. So there's
Oh,
just all
how
kind of little
cool.
cosmetic things, but yeah, I'm just excited. I'm ready.
Awesome. Well,
But
that's significant. You know, I mean, cosmetic things I think aren't insignificant because if they help make you feel better, then you're
mhm,
going to glow more. Your energy is going to be higher by just feeling good within your own skin, you
yeah.
know?
And I
So,
was going to do that before I realized that there was a QArc. Because when I first got into this, it's like I was looking and reading, and it's like I found out there was a band, and it's like I wanted that because I didn't know that was past.
oh,
So I signed up for the home healing system and the Valor project. Hopefully, I'll get to do that. And then I am a platinum VIP member. So
Aw, well,
I'm
thank
just
you.
actually looking forward to it all.
Awesome. Well, then I probably will get to meet you because I think the VIPs are going to Salt Lake and then we might be there still. So it's going to be
That would
so
be nice.
exciting.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. I'm excited. I'm excited for the ball. Maybe that's what I'm looking forward to, the ball. To be able to dance
Oh,
again and dress up. Maybe that's the dream I keep having of me in some kind of old-timey gown. Yeah, like back in the 18th century, I have this dream. It's still so strange.
oh,
Uh,
so go search and see if you can find a dress online that is your dream dress. Print it up and then put it up somewhere. That might be fun. That's a great idea. I should tell everyone to do that. And
oh
then,
yeah, that sounds good.
yeah, we just don't know what size we're going to be. I mean, I would imagine I'm going to be my same size, but some people, because Dr. A has said that sizes will reduce a little bit, but then it will stimulate your metabolism so more and more and more. So like some people already bought a dress. I'm like, that's risky. We don't know.
Mm, that's
So
true.
we'll see soon.
Yeah,
All
well,
right,
if you get your metabolism up, then you don't have to worry about the weight loss as much because it's going to go.
yeah. And by having cravings go away, that's helpful because if you're
Oh,
not
yes.
craving the stuff, you're not going to eat it.
Mhm.
I also like to inspire people if they're craving something to find a healthier substitute. Like I love chocolate, and my favorite thing to do when I want chocolate is either I have a chocolate protein bar because then I'm getting the
Mhm.
protein I need, or I take chocolate protein powder and mix it with yogurt and put in some blueberries.
Mm, that's an idea.
Yeah, it's delicious too.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, and then because I love chocolate and coffee, like two of my favorite
Oh,
things.
yeah. Oh, it's me too. Mhm.
Awesome. Well, Brenda, thank you so much for coming and sharing your beautiful story with us. And I definitely look forward to having you back for part 2.
Thank you for having me, and you have a wonderful evening.
You too, my friend. You too. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. QuantumHealingSystems.org. Thank you.